tracking the latest storm in the Gulf, Francine. We can tell you it is now a hurricane. It continues to grow and it is headed right toward Louisiana. Warm waters there in the Gulf are providing all the fuel. That storm set to make landfall there later this evening. The National Hurricane Center says that the storm will create life-threatening conditions. Evacuation orders have been issued in coastal areas.
All right, so speaking of what's happening down south, I know Pamela Gardner has been keeping her eye on that all day long and into tonight when it's supposed to make landfall.
Yeah, let's get the latest from Pamela right now. Pamela, what's the latest on this thing?
Yeah, the threats, the impacts with this storm still on track here. And it looks like we will see landfall later this evening somewhere along the central Louisiana coast. So that remains unchanged. But we do have an updated track just a little bit with the current stats. I'll show you that in a second. Here's a look on satellite radar. It's a large storm, and there's the center, the eye, pretty organized. You can see that eye walls about 190 miles from New Orleans, and then from landfall, it's a little bit like 100 miles from landfall. So it's going to take some time to get there, but as it does, it's really helping to, give us lots and lots of rain in these locations. Winds of 90, gusts of 115, and moving northeast at 13. It's going to continue to increase its forward speed as the storm heads inland. Then it eventually gets sheared apart by Thursday morning, by tomorrow morning, already into almost central parts of Mississippi. And then it becomes an extratropical low and really unravels itself and dissipates over the Mississippi Valley. So with that, we'll see lots of heavy rainfall. We're also dealing with the storm surge, and today the worst of the storm surge, 5 to 10 feet along the central coast here in New Orleans, anywhere from 2 to 6 feet of storm surge inundation. Tornado risk is actually scattered with some of these brief spin-up tornadoes from New Orleans to Mobile and even Panama City with some of those incoming bands. And so heavy rain is going to impact all of Louisiana here into Mississippi and Alabama, even areas of Panama City into Florida, too. With the rainfall forecast anywhere from 6 to 12 inches right around New Orleans, 9 to 12 plus in some isolated spots, 6 inches or greater over the next couple of days as the storm heads up the Mississippi River Valley. So there's Hurricane Francine, right? We have another area that has a low chance, and it could be actually remnant energy from this storm that kind of meanders off the southeastern coast of the U.S., and it could reorganize. It's a very low chance, but it's something we're watching. A couple other areas, low chance. Oh, and this, Justin, from the National Hurricane Center, we now have Tropical Depression 7 off the coast of Africa. So that one will have a track pretty soon from the National Hurricane Center. Once we do, we'll share it with you. High temperatures today as we head back home. It's another gorgeous stretch, and we're in the middle of this here, a week 2 of no rain in Boston. Although my lawn's getting crunchy, the flowers are starting to get crispy, too. Not so great for that. So keep watering out there. The plants, the vegetables, and the gardens. High tide this evening. Offshore weather, just amazing. Seas 1 to 3 feet and a beautiful sunset tonight with lows dropping in the 50s to 40s in some of the suburbs. As highs tomorrow increase into the 80s. It's going to be a summer day, a beach day if you want to head out there. Might as well get the beach days in while you can. Do you need to water the plants? Absolutely. Next few days, we have no rain in the forecast all the way through the weekend and beyond. Now, when we could see rain, it does look like a little wave moves in from the south. Wednesday, increased humidity. And then next Thursday, some scattered rains. We'll keep you posted. But look, this weekend, it's awesome. Stunning.